to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. They've got Johnson. Nikola Jokic is out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Murray, and it's Jones in at the 3. And for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Russell Westbrook out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Eubanks in at the center position. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation. Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
DeRozan outside. Sacramento passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect this shot.
Outside Watson. It's rebounded by LaVine. And it's LaVine with the ball for the Kings. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Jokic. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. It's Watson on the wing. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Watson's got 5 points.
Classic Jokic move right there. The defense is drawn to him inside, so he sends the ball right back out. He plays with such a high IQ.
Now here's LaVine. What a tremendous game he played against Miami.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Johnson passes to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on him.
Here's DeRozan. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. LaVine passes to DeRozan. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's too easy for DeRozan. I mean, you can't give him that kind of look on the inside.
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Outside Murray. DeRozan outside. Three shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Murray. 23 points his last outing. Outside Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times. And recognizes the defense, too.
DeRozan outside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
The 6'7" native of Compton, DeMar DeRozan, getting it done. Great strength there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, DeMar DeRozan. 1 shot.
And that one misses.
DeRozan has that old school game, a throwback wing. He's not just a three-point chucker, and that makes him a different kind of matchup.
Now here's Johnson. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Jones misses.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Shoots a fadeaway. And Sacramento again with the bucket.
Yeah, good work from the mid-range. This is why you let Murray do his thing from there.
Outside Watson. Outside Murray. Jokic with a screen on Westbrook. Murray from outside. The rebound by Murray.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Levine. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Peyton Watson. And now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, B.A., it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. Well, you can begin to see the guys who are in the running for Most Improved or Sixth Man.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
Now here's Watson. He's got 5. Jokic with a screen on Murray. To the paint to stop the run. Oh, and the jam by Jokic.
Hey, look, the defense gave a great effort there. Good contest, but Jokic just found a way to play through the contact and make it happen.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive. Leading the charge, what a huge quarter for him.
Screen by Watson. Pass to Jokic. And here's Hardaway from the arc. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Yeah, shooting it really well in that spot. Hardaway Jr. lives from the corner.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So the Kings making a change here. Chua's checked in. And it's worth looking at the league's top scorers for the past month. These guys have been on a tear. Nikola Jokic, 3rd.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
The Kings have gone an impressive 8 of 9. Westbrook, the pass to Murray. Here's Levine. Right side Murray. Back to Levine. Westbrook outside. Sacramento passing it around. Here's Murray. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And it's 6 points for Keegan Murray.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Back to Murray. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Murray. The Kings leading. Maybe not the title you want, but Jamal Murray's probably the best player never named an All-Star.
Yeah, interesting. It's kind of like being the last player or the best player not to win a major in golf. I mean, he is a devastating, lethal scorer and a really good passer, too. And he's been right there on the cusp. I think it speaks more to the strength and quality of talent in the West than it does to Jamal Murray's lack of ability. I mean, he's an all-star caliber player for sure. Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
And it's Sacramento's ball. They trail by 1. They beat the Nuggets during the last encounter in Denver.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
And it's good for 2.
He drops yet another dime. just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Murray. He had 16 in the win against Miami.
And he really contributed on defense. Brought the intimidation with 2 big blocks.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Here's Watson. 3-point lead. The 3. They get it back, and the 3 off target. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Westbrook right side. Murray passes to DeRozan. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
They know how versatile and effective DeRozan's scoring ability is. That's why this team leans on him like they do.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
That's right, crowd. Your 916
For the Nuggets, Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Holmes comes in for Watson. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. Denver has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Outside Hardaway. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Outside Achua. Down low. Here's Monk. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Kings lead by 1.
We know he can shoot deep, but he also has a nice touch inside. So Monk has a lot of confidence wherever he's shooting the ball from.
Now here's Holmes. Outside Johnson. Outside Brown. Sends it home from 3-point land.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Up top, Monk. Defended by Hardaway. Monk passes to Schroeder. Achua with a screen. Launches a 3. And Schroeder with the 3.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Brown. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta.
His defensive intensity made a huge difference. Just look at the 3 steals. Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And so here's Sacramento. Following that last 3-pointer by Denver. Schroeder passes to Monk. 3-pointer. And another Sacramento 3.
Hey, I've never seen Monk think he can't make a shot from anywhere, including these long bombs.
Brown scanning the floor. Pass to Johnson. Takes the 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Johnson's got 9 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Malik Monk is a key player for the Kings. He said, coming to the organization, I felt like I could bring an energy that Zach had been waiting for. And it's a comfortable fit. Coming here slows everything down. I can just focus on my craft in hand, and it's been working for me. Back to you, Brian.
He's played great for him. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Sacramento has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Brown passes to Valanciunas. Now here's Hardaway. From behind the arc. He drops it from range. 9 points in the game.
12 straight points off 3s. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Schroeder. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Johnson. the inside. Here's Hardaway. Yep, that one goes. And it's a 5-point Denver lead.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Tim Hardaway, he's been the guy making things happen for Denver. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
Achua is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Dario Saric. And it's Monk in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Here's Schroeder following that last 3-pointer by Denver. Here's LaVine for 3. Hauled in by Brown.
Trying to match 3, sometimes you get too amped up and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Pure from 3-point range. Hardaway's got 6 in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
LaVine finds Monk. Saric a screen on Murray. And here's Schroeder outside. The shot misses.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Murray with it. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24 and a half a game. Here's Hardaway. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's Saric. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Saric knows he has the touch needed to capitalize inside.
Schroeder against Murray. Brown, a screen on Schroeder. Hardaway on the wing. Releases. Again, Denver scores.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Monk. Fade away. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Well, you can see Monk's growth in operating in the pick and roll, getting better at taking advantage of what's available.
Takes a step back. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Denver leading by 13. Here's Hardaway. Soft touch off the glass. Hardaway's got 23.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
Here's Schroeder. Achua with a screen on Hardaway. Outside Monk. Pass to Saric. The 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Now that's confident. Saric says, in Dario, I trust.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for the Kings. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Denver. Cam Johnson comes in for Tyson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Murray. Now here's Jokic. Saric covers. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Dario Saric. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
First one falls for him. And Clark, whether we're comparing players or voting for the annual awards, defense is a factor that is often undervalued.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I mean, we love to see people score in a variety of ways. We like to see that offensive skill set on display. But, you know, defensive stats are critically important, but not as easy to identify and count. But yet, and still, it's half the game, so you can't overlook it. When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Here's DeRozan. Look at DeRozan making his presence felt.
We've seen this a bunch of times. DeMar having a huge night, and the defense has no answer.
Johnson finds Brown. For 3, Hardaway. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Johnson passes to Jokic. Outside Murray. Oh, what a slam from the big man, Jokic.
Good pass by Murray there. He's always looking to get others involved in the action.
Schroeder passes to Levine. Now DeRozan, covered by Johnson. Fades away. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Inside. From 7 feet away, and Jokic with a nice bucket inside. Jokic has got 12 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's DeRozan. 13 points in the win against Miami. Saric outside. Just 5 on the clock. Off target from outside. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Jokic up top. Pass to Murray. Jokic against Saric. And it's Jokic, that time on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Murray's checked in for the Kings. Russell Westbrook comes in for Schroeder. Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Kings trail by 19. Now Levine, 5 points in the game. DeRozan right side. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
The free throw's off from DeRozan.
It's pretty clear that DeMar DeRozan is an outstanding athlete. He can outrun you, he might outwork you, and he's able to be everywhere on the floor, and he does it with kind of unique grace and finesse.
And Sacramento has possession following that last three-pointer by Denver. Monk for 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Murray. Fires the three. The rebound by Murray. Kings trail by 20. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
Outside, Brown. Denver moving it around. To the middle. Fades back. And another basket for Denver.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Sacramento has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. DeRozan outside. And he makes it on the layup. DeRozan's got 18 points in the game.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Outside Watson, pass to Brown. Levine against Johnson. Jokic passes to Watson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Now here's DeRozan, defended by Watson. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 8 here in this quarter.
Guys, you remember when DeMar DeRozan first came into the league? He was just really a raw athlete. Now he's a finely tuned offensive juggernaut.
Murray for 3. DeRozan with the rebound.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Murray, no good.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Here's Johnson. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And the switch here also for Denver. Jones, he's checked in for Murray. And here's Westbrook. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And he brought the defense, secured 4 steals over the course of the game.
Now here's Monk. Shot clock at 6. Here's DeRozan. That's good on the jumper. DeRozan's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Here's Johnson. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Kings trail by 18. Westbrook taking his time here. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You know, even inside Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
Now here's Brown. And so far he's averaging 7 points a game. Jokic with it. Eubanks is there. Jokic is doubled. Johnson passes to Jones. Offline with a 3. Sacramento has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. On the wing, DeRozan, covered by Johnson. Murray for 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Watson. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
3 points.
Brown's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside Murray. Pass to DeRozan. There's the triple. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, BA. The Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Guys?
Tremendous support. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Monk, following that last three-pointer by Denver. DeRozan outside. Back to Monk. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Monk's gotten 4 this quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brown passes to Jokic. Kick out to Brown. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
DeRozan outside. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets. They're feeling great, a 21-point lead. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Fans, let's rev it up and get ready for your Pocket Arena Entertainment.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Denver Nuggets.
The ball has energy tonight, Shaq. I mean, they're looking for each other out there. They're finding scorers in their right spots.
Toot-toot. Toot-toot. You guys hear that? Toot-toot.
What's that?
That's the heart of their game, beating strong out there. Toot-toot. Toot-toot.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Tim Hardaway really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
The Nuggets lead by 21. On the court for Denver, they've got Peyton Watson, Cameron Johnson out there with Murray. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's Jones in at the 3. Now here's Watson. Here's Jokic. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
Outside LaVine. Pass to Westbrook. The 3 is up. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine. LaVine's got 3 assists in the game.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Now here's Jones. Still no points. Here's Jokic. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Here's Levine. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Levine's got 7 points in the game. And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Pass to DeRozan. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Murray, here's Watson, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's DeRozan, 24 points for him. Another one falls for Sacramento.
A nice start to the 3rd, 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Denver leading by 23. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
Oh, and the jam by Jokic.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic a low down on the blocks.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And the Kings call time here.
Timeout. Timeout. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your King in Disney.
And here are the top playmakers over the last 10 games as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Nikola Jokic, number 1.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Levine. Lets the 3 fly. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And here are the Kings now, after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. DeRozan down low, working on Jones, and DeRozan gets it to go.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Jones from outside knocks down the triple. Jones has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Levine. Pass to Murray. DeRozan left side. They set the pick. Outside Levine. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
DeRozan outside. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
Now here's Murray. He's got 7. Outside Johnson. Pass to Jokic. For 3, Hardaway. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Sacramento. And here's Eubanks, covered by Jokic. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
One shot.
Murray with it. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Outside Johnson. Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Murray from outside. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
3.
Jokic has got assist number 8 here already in the game. Outside Murray. Sacramento passing it around. DeRozan up top. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. On the wing, DeRozan. Pulls it from the corner, and he connects with a jumper. And that's now 33 points for DeMar DeRozan.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Hardaway. Launches it. That one doesn't drop. Kings trail by 21. Westbrook outside. Here's the 3. And Levine gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook. Levine's got 13.
I just love the ball move.
Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Outside Hardaway. Fires from deep. Rebound by Sacramento.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
DeRozan down low. Covered by Johnson. And that one's good. DeRozan.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Jokic the screen from deep. And Tim Hardaway gets a 3. Hardaway's got 29.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Pass to Levine. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Well, Clark, when Russell Westbrook's career is over, how do you think he'll be remembered?
I call him 24/7 because he shows up the same all the time. Great energy, great production, stat sheet stuffer supreme. It was his work ethic and the way he brought himself to the game every single night. Very impressive. When Jokic is rolling like this, it's a beautiful thing to watch, and there's not a lot the defense can do. The Joker as a matchup is a nightmare.
Now here's Levine. 16 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Westbrook, the pass to Murray. The three-pointer off the mark. The Nuggets lead by 18. Outside Murray. From deep, Johnson. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. 20 points for him.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Outside Murray. They set a pick. DeRozan outside. Sacramento again missing. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's got 5 points in the quarter.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
On the wing, Levine. Taking command on offense when they need it. Putting up 21 a game. DeRozan against Johnson. A shot to stop the run. And it's laid up and in by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
There's the screen by Johnson. Jokic against Achua. Outside Murray. Takes a three. And another three for Denver.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Sacramento has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Westbrook, the pass to DeRozan. To the paint. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
DeRozan sizing up the situation and making the right read. That's basketball savvy. We call that hoops sense.
Back to Murray. Outside Watson. Denver moving it around. Outside Hardaway. Fires for 3. Johnson finds Hardaway. No good with the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to DeRozan. There's the 3. Drains the triple. DeRozan's got 40 points.
Unlike a lot of players, DeRozan isn't into jacking up a bunch of threes. And I like that about his game, that discipline to stay within his strengths.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
And Sacramento with some changes. Šarić checks in for Achua. Monk comes in for Murray. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Westbrook. And then for Denver, Najee. He's checked in for Watson. Strawther comes in for Johnson. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. Schroeder against Brown. Pass to Hardaway. The 3-ball. Rebound by the Kings.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
On the wing, DeRozan. Yep, count it. DeRozan's got 42 in the game.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Schroeder against Brown. Pass to Jokic. Back to Brown. 6 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. Monk covers from outside the arc. Schroeder with a rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
DeRozan passes to Monk. Here's Levine. 16 points for him. Outside Schroeder. 3-pointer. He can't get it to go. The Nuggets lead by 17. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Brown for 3. The shot comes out. Sacramento has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Oh, determined bucket from Levine.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Pass to Jokic. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Denver Nuggets liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Dario Saric. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's Schroeder in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now here's Monk. Achiuwa with a screen. Monk passes to Achiuwa. Hardaway on the wing. Beyond the arc. Achiuwa with a rebound.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Saric. Rejected by Valanciunas.
Yeah, that shot didn't stand a chance. Can't sleep on JV's monstrous reach.
Pass to Murray. Outside Hardaway. It doesn't go for him.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Achiuwa gets the bucket.
And, you know, for a big guy, Saric is very versatile. I mean, he's a good passer, shares the ball well with his teammates, and he's got a laser stroke, too.
Now here's Murray, and there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul of the game. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Valanciunas passes to Brown. Hardaway with a screen on Monk. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. And again, it's Denver missing.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Schroeder passes to Monk. And he converts the layup.
I think the defense gave him a bit of a gift there. I mean, he got all the space he needed to go to work.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Here they come, fans.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Hardaway, the pass to Murray. And they double up Murray. Pass to Strother. Clock at 4. And again, it's Denver missing. Kings trail by 11. Outside Monk. Saric, the pass to Schroeder. Outside Achiuwa. Here's Monk. And here's Schroeder outside. Valanciunas with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Strother. Outside Murray. Outside Brown. 4-3. And again, it's Denver missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Monk for 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Murray. To snap the cold streak. Hauled in by the Kings.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
And Sacramento making a change here. DeRozan is checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Jokic is checked in. Schroeder against Murray. Now Jokic. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
Boy, one of the very best big men at handling the ball. Jokic's moves and creativity really set him apart as a big guy.
Hardaway against Levine. Pass to Schroeder for 3. Nails it from 3.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And here are the Nuggets now, following that last 3-pointer by Sacramento. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a 3-point play for the Nuggets. Watson comes in for Strother, and Cameron Johnson subbed in for Hardaway.
At the line for 1.
You know, for Jokic, his consistency at the line goes back to his rookie season. He's always shot above 80% on his free throws. That's remarkable for a guy of his size.
Now here's Levine, and another Sacramento 3.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
Screen by Watson. Pass to Jokic. Kick out to Brown. From deep, Johnson. And again, Denver no good. Kings trail by 10. And here's Levine. Outside Monk. Now here's DeRozan. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. DeRozan's got 44. Outside Watson. Pass to Brown. Outside Johnson. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Johnson's got 23 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Oh, Levine in the paint.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
Denver leading by 9. Outside Johnson. Pass to Jokic. Outside Murray. Fires the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And Sacramento with some changes. Keegan Murray comes in for Achua. And it's Westbrook in for Monk.
1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Now here's Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Outside Murray. 5 on the clock. They get it again. Whoa, Murray getting it done in tight.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find a shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
On the wing, DeRozan. Inside, here's Levine. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got 5 assists in the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Unloads. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. Jokic has got 32 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Westbrook from downtown. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The Kings making a switch here. Eubanks is checked in. Jones, he's checked in for Denver. And here's Jokic outside. The rebound by Murray.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Levine. Levine gets it to fall.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Murray against Westbrook. Now here's Murray. Back to Watson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul. Third team. At the line for the Nuggets. Watson shooting just 1.
Free throw, no good. Kings trail by 8. Westbrook finds DeRozan. Here's Murray. Oh! Murray making his presence felt inside.
I like Murray's shot selection, especially when he's this close to the rim.
Outside Watson. Jones with a screen on Murray. Here's Jones. Outside Murray, puts up the tray. Oh, the 3 is pure from Murray.
We've seen Murray shoot it at over a 40% clip for a season. To me, I think that's a sign of a really good shooter.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Some love for your Sacramento Kings breakers.
Now Westbrook. DeRozan, left side. Jones rips down the board.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Now Murray. Here's Jokic. outside for three. That's off. Kings trail by 9. Now Murray. DeRozan right side. Quick 2. All net.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Now Jokic. Outside Johnson. Here's Murray. Now it's Jones. Let's loose for three. Ooh, it doesn't go. Westbrook against Murray. Jokic with a rebound. Denver leading by 7. Outside Murray. Outside Jokic.
A night in and night out, Jokic is taking and relishing the contact.
At the line for the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic, 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Whatever this team needs from Jokic, he seems to provide it because he works so hard. Whether it's points, passing, rebounding, improved defensively, love his determination.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point game here. Sacramento has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Muscling it home, DeRozan.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
The Nuggets lead by 7. Murray drives in. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Boy, that was a forceful drive from Murray. He managed to get through and find the bucket against contact.
DeRozan. And it's good. He hits another one.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
And they double up Jokic. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Johnson with it. And so it's Denver with the W. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
Nikola, a great game for you tonight. Are nights like tonight even more enjoyable when you put up huge numbers individually?
I'm going to take a W, to be honest. I mean, that's what we all play for the wins, fans coming for the wins. And we came out and played really good basketball tonight, and I hope we're going to continue.
Always such a team player. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Nikola Jokic.